You know, there's a lot of people that spend a lot of energy trying to tell us that the Great Reset is no such thing, that it's a fairy tale. And every time we talk about news stories that relate to the Great Reset, they say, James, that's just not true. And you're a bit of an extremist if you say it is. You're a conspiracy theorist. And of course, we have been pointing out all kinds of things that are direct evidence of the fact that this agenda is moving forward. We've been talking about a certain millionaire here in the United States of America who is buying more farmland than you can shake a stick at. As a matter of fact, he is the single largest farmland owner that we know of. And matter of fact, maybe the single largest farmland owner on record who is buying farms simply for the purpose of eliminating them. Yes, folks, eliminating them. That means reducing the amount of food that we are producing for people because it is their goal to kill people off. Matter of fact, that same millionaire says, if we can begin to take good care and be good stewards of people's health with the, we might be lucky and, lose a bit of the population. Very, very sad to see that. But that is exactly the mindset that they have. They are evil. They are wicked. They are demonically inspired people. And now we are looking at a story that is in Breitbart. And I am going somewhere with this because there are biblical implications of this that says Great Reset in full force. Dutch government plans to shut down up to 3,000 farms to meet EU green goals. Yes, the European Union has all kinds of green goals that's being inspired by the World Economic Forum. And folks, this is exactly what they are doing. They have just announced their plans to go ahead and buy 3,000 farms from farmers, Dutch farmers, in order to help to destroy the food line, to destroy food supply. That's exactly what's going on. Now, of course, they're saying that they are dealing with nitrogen emissions, that they're trying to sort of save under this Natura 2000 program. But the reality of it is they are destroying the agricultural market, and they are doing that in an attempt to cut people's food supply because food is part of the problem, because as long as there's lots of food, there's a bigger population. Now, we have been talking about this because the book of Revelation tells us that when we get to the point where the church is raptured, we are going to see a point in time where there will be the rider of the white horse who comes, I believe, the final Antichrist, and he is going to set into motion a totalitarian regime that involves the types of mechanisms that we are seeing beginning to be deployed right now in a preparatory format in order to anticipate what will be coming in the future. When that white horse comes, then the red horse comes, which is war. We are already seeing lots of war. We know that's a result of totalitarian rule. Then we're going to see the black horse, which of course is indicative of what? Famine. It's indicative of food supply dying, economic failure. Of course, don't mess with the oil and the wine. Leave the rich and ruling class alone because they are going to be the ones that will fuel the pockets and the hellacious, shall I say, appetite of these demonically inspired people who want to destroy the world around them for the sake of their sheer and raw power. Then, of course, you get to what? You get to the pale horse, which is death. And that's exactly where things are going. And folks, if you do not think the Great Reset is in full force, folks, just look around. It is absolutely in full force. And we are watching the end time scenario begin to play out. I have said this before, and I'll say this again. We will never be able to set times or dates or know any specifics regarding that, but I can tell you Jesus is coming soon, and it's time to wake up and recognize it. We are living in a world that is changing rapidly. Time for us to open our eyes and see what's going on around us. God bless you guys.